Hi Leo, this is your September 5th or September 11th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. Well, I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Empress with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Libra and Taurus on the table. But you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. You guys come through as the King and the Queen of Cups, by the way. Right? You can assign the roles as you wish. You can be the King or the Queen of Cups. For the reading's sake, I'll assume you're the Queen of Cups, alright? But again, assign the roles as you wish. And, well, Leo, what do we have here? Well, let's start with the end. The potential outcome is amazing. It really is amazing, right? With cards like that, I don't really think it's a potential. I think you guys are definitely going to be committing to each other, very long-termish, right? With a family potential, children. If you still have an option to have children, you know, you could definitely have children or more children. But we start off with the Seven of Swords clarified by the Three of Swords. Wow. Okay, not a really good combo, not a good combo. But what I like about it is that it's in the beginning of this reading. For some of you, this King of Cups could be someone you already know, but it doesn't feel like you already were in a relationship with this person. Perhaps you were talking to them in the past and they chose somebody else over you, and now they're coming back because they realized they made the biggest mistake of their life. Perhaps, or they just chickened out in the past, or something else happened between the two of you, right? And they just never got off the ground. That broke your heart, because you probably had your hopes set really high, and now this person is coming back, and you know, they know they've got a lot of work cut out for them, but I think they're prepared for that challenge. In another scenario, Leo, with the Seven of Swords clarified by the Three of Swords, there could be a couple of people you're talking to right now, and you're choosing to move forward with the King of Cups. And you're breaking the heart of another person you're talking to, right? Perhaps that person had set their hopes really high for this connection, and at the last moment you're gonna, you know, break the news to them and say, you know what, no, I'm moving forward with another person, or you just say, you know what, I'm sorry, I don't think we belong together. In reality, you're moving forward with this King of Cups. In scenario number 3. Somebody could be running away from an existing relationship or marriage. So this could happen between you and this person. It could be them running away from somebody, or it could be you running away from somebody. I'm not judging anybody here, right? I just read the cards, Leo. And, you know, what's important, like I said, you definitely have an amazing future between the two of you, right? By the way, this is not a singles reading. This is new love reading, right? You could be single, you know, but you don't have to be single. That's the whole thing about new love readings. Okay, so whatever the case, whatever happened with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it happened in the past, or one of you is running away from an existing relationship or marriage, so you could be together. And together you will be, right? So the King of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is all about love. The Knight of Cups is the knight in the shining armor. This is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love offers. Right, so the King of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups, yes, lots and lots of love. Whenever the King and the Queen of Cups come out in the same spread, you guys make a perfect, ultimate love couple. You speak the same love language. You finish each other's sentences. You basically belong together, right? And this person is your soulmate. The Two of Cups in the middle of the potential outcome is a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people feeling the same way towards one another. right? The Eight of Wands in the middle is a card of communication, or the Eight of Wands is one of you running away, and so you could be together. The Eight of Wands, it could be travel, you could be traveling together, but my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card. So yes, there's definitely so much love between you and this person. In the potential outcome, we have the Empress with that Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. The Empress, that's you, Leo. I'm not saying you're not the Empress right now, but the Empress is like a status change, right? From somebody who is not married to somebody who is married, from somebody who is not in a commitment to somebody who is in the commitment, or in the commitment with this new person. The Empress often comes through as a future wife or a future significant other figure. The Empress is also somebody who is expecting a baby. So again, if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. And besides that, the Empress is, one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's abundance in its purest form. The Two of Cups is there. We already talked about it. The soulmate card, unconditional love. The Ten of Cups, the last card that came out, is the happily ever after card. It's also a family card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. So yes, with cards like that, it's not really a potential. I think it's going to happen. I'm not going to do an extended for you. It's all about what those two cards in the beginning mean in your particular situation, and we went over those scenarios. It's going to be slightly different for all of you depending on your particular situation, but again, at the end of the day, you will have your happily ever after with this person. Alright, really happy for you, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have Strength, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. A very straightforward reading. Leo, you're here. Strength is your major arcana card, right? The Three of Pentacles to the left from Strength is a card of collaboration, and that's you and your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other deciding to do something together. Perhaps you are signing up for a new class together. Cooking class, pottery class, skydiving class, I don't know. Or you going hiking. Right? This is something new. This is something you haven't tried before, because we got the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Ace of Swords. Yeah, both are new stuff cards, right? The Wheel of Fortune could be you going on a trip together or going somewhere together, or the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle once you've decided to start that class or what have you, right? You could be remodeling a house. Alright, the Ace of Swords clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the answer, yes, let's do it. Yes, let's have this new beginning. Right, then the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that's the two of you on the same page, right? So even though your major arcana card is here, that means you're probably the one with the initiative or with the final verdict. But again, with the Two of Cups, you guys are on board. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card, right? It's the card of two people seeing eye to eye, two people on the same page. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Swords clarified by the Tower. We have Death clarified by Judgment. We also have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Fool, and we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Scorpio or an Aries, or perhaps even another Leo, or any zodiac sign. Whoa, just whoa, Leo. We've got so many major arcana cards on the table, right? 5, I count 5. One of them is your major arcana card. Strength on the bottom of the deck, that's one of your cards. Yeah, I know you guys always leave me comments saying you never take anybody back, and that could be the case here as well. Something very dramatic happened between the two of you. Well, obviously, you're no longer together, but the way you guys broke up was just bam, and it just fell apart. Right? It was just wow. Anyway, the Five of Swords, the first card that came out is a card of a major fight. It's a card of a fight that causes breakups, a very ugly fight. It could have been the last fight or the fight that pretty much did it. Right, the Tower clarifying the Five of Swords. Yes, this is your connection falling down to the ground, falling apart, being demolished, destroyed. Right, and here comes Death clarified by Judgment. Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but in some cases, in some tarot decks, what I meant to say, Death is often called death and rebirth. So that's what this person wants. They want a rebirth They want to get the show back on the road with you, right? Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past, trying to resurrect this connection. Right? Both of those two cards, Death and Judgment, are major arcana cards. Then we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Fool. The Ace of Cups is, to be fair, is the ultimate love offer coming from them. Right? Perhaps they'll tell you, you know what, let's just start from scratch. Let's just start from the beginning. We're going to establish rules. We're going to establish boundaries. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Because, first of all, they love you, and I don't know how you feel about them, Leo. I don't. The Fool, clarifying the Ace of Cups, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is, taking a leap of faith. Also, it's a card of a second chance. It's a card of detaching from what happened between the two of you in the past and starting from a clean slate. Right? Again, Strength on the bottom of the deck is your major arcana card, Leo. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do. But again, we've got so many major arcana cards, and whatever happened between the two of you was, it probably felt like there's no way to salvage this. It was just done. It was just completely done. But, you never know. And I'm not surprised that people are showing back up, because we've got so many planets in retrograde in September. We've got 6 planets, I think. 6, total of 6 planets in retrograde, including Mercury retrograde that starts on September 9th. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo. This week we have Strength, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Wow, Leo, you are still surprising me. I'm very impressed. Yeah, we got your card here, Strength, your major arcana card. Then we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It could be a card of travel or a card of communication. And what that travel or communication is all about, represented here by those 3 remaining cards. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody's, if this is a new job offer, they will throw everything they've got at you. They will give you a sign-up bonus. They will give you a package. They'll give you a bonus at the end of the year. They will give you company shares. They will, I don't know what it is about you, Leo. You must be really good at what you do. The best at what you do. Because, yeah, this is just somebody who can't who can't wait to get you on board. It could be, if it's not about work, job, or business, then perhaps this is you purchasing something big. Could be you're purchasing real estate, or you could be making an investment into something. Because in this case, the Page of Pentacles could be the initial payment, the down payment, right? And the Knight of Pentacles is what you will end up paying. And the Ace of Pentacles could be something for a long term, something for your family, something that's going to be in your life for a long, long time. Right? But most likely this is a job offer or a business adventure offer. And again, they're going to throw everything they've got at you. Okay, this is, if I wanted a spread like this, a financial spread like this, it would probably look like this, Leo. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Leo, this week. We have the Five of Cups clarified by the Five of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. Then we have the Two of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. And we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this really reminds me of that X spread I did for you a couple of minutes ago. Very similar cards. Feels the same way, but different deck, right? I use different decks for different spreads. Yeah, what you're not expecting is that X you had a devastation with, when everything just fell apart. That's the person coming back this week. Right? Like, I think I already mentioned that it kind of felt like it was beyond repair. It was impossible to salvage. That's what it felt like. But you never know. Here they come. We got so many planets in retrograde starting this week, actually, right? Mercury retrograde starts on the 9th, and then we already have other 5 planets in retrograde. So yes, this is not surprising that X's are starting to show back up. The Fool on the bottom of the deck. I think we had the Fool in that spread too. Yeah, starting from scratch, right? Starting from a clean slate. That's what they want. we have the Two of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you'll be at the crossroads, right? The Two of Swords is a card of crossroads, and with the Ace of Swords, this is you with the verdict, right? It kind of reminds me of the Justice card. In the Justice card, the person in that card is holding up a sword, and this is a verdict. So whatever you want, however you see this, that's exactly how it's going to be, Leo. All right? So yes, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week.